Hello. Um, it is currently 12:30 midnight. Uh, I don't know that I'm gonna put this out or not. This is just sort of a thing I'm doing in the spur of the moment. I obviously haven't uploaded. Um, there's a few reasons for that. The first reason being the Hades video kept getting delayed over and over again by different variables, I guess you could say. Like initially my Google Doc got completely deleted, and not completely, but I couldn't recover it. It was like a previous version of it, and none of the edits I had made had even been in the edit history, so I don't know, maybe I got offline at some point, but I thought Google Docs didn't let you edit when you're offline. Whatever. And then Hades kept releasing updates, and they changed their systems, and then I went to college, and they continued to update the game, which would have changed so much I had to say about it. So in a way, I'm kind of glad I didn't make the video fully. I'm kind of glad the Google Doc thing happened, because it would be horribly outdated by now. I went to college. I'd been working at a Subway, making decent money for a while, and that's all I was. It was just work, and it was a lot of work, but that's all I did. And so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go to, let's get the college experience, why not? And so I went to this college that my friend was already going to, and so we roomed together. I'll be going back next semester, but this summer, it's the first summer I had in college. You know, I had the full year. I had winter break, but a lot of that was spent doing other things. And now, thanks also to COVID, I'm working less than I was before. Anyway, my point is, I want to do YouTube again. I have a lot of fun with it. I also want to prove to myself that I can do it. The YouTube videos that I have uploaded currently, there are a couple that I like, but mostly I like the writing of them. I tend to flub on delivery a lot, partially because I have like a mild stutter problem when I'm trying to think through thoughts, and also I got my start, you could say, like I got interested in YouTube by doing unscripted videos and things like that. So like I don't know, a lot of the sections in my videos are improv. There are some ones that aren't, obviously. The Rain World video was probably the most heavily scripted video I made. A lot of those jokes in it didn't land, but there are some lines I'm really genuinely proud of in it. Anyway, that's not the point. The point is, I can't make a video solo on Hades right now. It's in flux too much. They actually changed the game a lot more than I thought they would. I thought they had a really interesting experience going on that just needed some more fleshing out. And they did that, but they also changed the way some of the systems in their game and the mechanics in their game work. So I don't want to save it for when it's fully released. I feel like they've done the changes they're going to do. I think the systems they have now are better in a few ways. They're disappointing in others, compared to with the changes to the mirror and whatnot, if any of you have played it. But Risk of Rain 2 is another roguelike that I promised I would talk about, and I really want to talk about it. I've talked about Risk of Rain previously on the channel, the original. I've played that game a lot. I've played Risk of Rain 2 quite a bit less. Like between beta and my pirated copy of the game that I had for a while, I think I've probably put 400 or 500 hours in it, compared to like the 30 hours I have in its sequel. And that's not to say that I couldn't put 400 or 500 hours into, but I just haven't. I don't know. I've played League and stuff in the meantime. Like, I don't know, I want to play good games again. I want to play single-player games again. And so I played Ori and the Will of the Wisps, and I fucking love that game. There's a lot I want to say about it also. And I think any one of these games could make their own video, but I also think that I have a lot to say about them in relation to each other, those three games in particular. Well, Ori a little bit less so. It's connected in a different way, because I think that the indie scene has seen a lot of roguelites and a lot of Metroidvanias that are not interesting. They don't innovate at all, right? And I think what's interesting about Ori, Hades, and Risk of Rain too, is that they all do something different. They all try to innovate a little bit. And so I wanted to talk about that in a video, and I think that's gonna be the return. I haven't started scripting the video. I've got some bullet points listed down, but I think that's what I want to do. Again, that could totally change. I've only been thinking about this for the last couple of weeks or so, and knowing my really strange workflow that I have, I know that it's probably not going to be exactly what I want that to be, but I also figured that I didn't want to really put a segment this long anywhere in that video, because firstly, I want to still be proud of it and have it not be aged by the time I get around to rewatching it later. You know, 9 months, 10 months, a year from now. Also, there's a video that's currently unlisted. I uploaded it like 9 months ago, and it's like, I hate that video. I don't know what I did. I think I must have rushed it. I don't even remember making it. I remember writing the script for it and thinking, oh, I didn't really explain myself very well, and then I recorded it anyway. So I don't know. I'm gonna put higher standards on myself, because I don't necessarily want to make this a job. I think if I were going to try to do any sort of content creator, I'd be a Twitch streamer. It's easier, it's more fun, it's more suited to what I want in this sort of thing, in an online personality, I guess, kind of way, whatever you want to call it. Additionally, yeah, I don't know. I hope I find my stride at some point. This summer will be interesting. I'm going to try to spend most of my free time, because I'm still working at the subway. I'm gonna try to put most of my free time towards that. I don't really have much else to say. Also, I felt like a porn or politics episode would be a bit weird for something like this, because it's already 8 minutes on recording now, and I'm purposefully doing this all in. I'm not gonna go and edit it. I'm doing it all in one take, because like editing around it feels awkward, and I also don't want to try to script it. So I don't know. That's the whole thing, basically. I also might want to do some sort of visual redesign. I like the background I have. I think there's something better I could do with the drawings. I think there's a lot of things I could do better visually, because currently I'm editing videos, I'm just putting gameplay that's a little relevant, and I'll repeat clips a lot and things like that. But not only could I use the editing to strip my point, so not just switch when I'm talking about a different game, but when I move on to a new concept, I'll go to a different clip, and then it'll also illustrate the concept, and possibly, I did one thing in my Rainworld video, and I really enjoyed it, is I tried to read my script to the rhythm of the platforming that was happening, and that was really fun for me, and I know that nobody else cares or caught that, but I found it fun, and so things like that I want to do more of. And so basically, yeah, that's where I'm at right now. This is a long, oh my god, I'm at almost 10 minutes, but I don't know, tomorrow's my day off, so I've played Hades for 2 days now. I'm gonna go to Risk of Rain 2, get some gameplay, gather some thoughts about it, And then I'm going to just finish Hades, and then I'm just going to 100% Risk of Rain 2 to the point that it's updated. I think another interesting thing that I could talk about is Hades and Risk of Rain 2 are both in early access. And so I guarantee you, I have some things to say about that. I already said a lot of them in my Deep Rock Hades early access comparison video. I like that one a lot, but that was mostly on Deep Rock. I didn't talk about Hades, I just sort of said, hey, this does it well, and these are some interesting things that they do, but it was mostly at the beginning at the end. My main point was to highlight Deep. It was sort of a mini review of Deep Rock, because I don't have a lot to say about the game. I haven't played it that much, but I did notice why I wasn't getting absorbed into it, and so I wanted to talk about it for that video. Anyway, that's my plan. Also, I need to buy a laptop soon. My old one broke. I have a desktop PC, obviously, but it's just on my mind. Anyway, thanks for listening if you did. I know it's not the easiest to listen to a completely unvisually dynamic 11-minute update video about a channel with, what, 50 subscribers? So, I don't know, I appreciate it. Stay safe. Stay sane. I love all of you. Especially you, Michael. You're pretty sweet. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.